Today I wanted to talk about sensory things for adults, for people who don't have disabilities, and things that we like to do. So I'm going to show you some things that you might not have thought of, and while we're all cooped up inside, these are things that we can buy off of Amazon or Target or wherever and have them shipped to us, especially if you're a parent just with kids in general and looking for little rewards or things that you get to play with after doing schoolwork and things like that. You can use them for whatever you creatively want to come up with. So here are a few things that I have around my house that I keep all the time because you never know when you're going to need them. The first thing that I really like is really fun, and I bought this when I was going through Books A Million and just picked it up. It was like $2.50 at the front register, and that is Aaron's Thinking Putty. This is a small travel size one. They make them big containers like this. You open them up, and you have, it'll come out, but it's like old school silly putty, but it's got a cool color, and you can, spend hours with it. And even if you don't do this with it, see how it does that break sound? You can listen to it popping, you can make bubbles, you can just sit, if you're in a meeting and you want to just need to be rubbing something under the table, you can be messing with this while you're sitting under the table. See, just pop it again. So these are really cool. They come in different colors. Some of them, when they get warm to your hands, they will change color. They got some sparkly ones too, if you're interested in that. So that's really cool. So, Aaron's Thinking Putty. Next on my top 10 list, it is not really a list, I'm just going through things. So next on my list are these things. If you saw the Samantha video of her Target trips, and she went and buys like 5 of these big balls, they're just like this. They have rubber, and she loves to pull the rubber. You get it for the pull and the sound when it pops back. And they're squishy, and they're just fun to play with. Oh, and this one, bonus, lights up when you hit on it. So I keep this in my pocketbook because I'm one of those people where when somebody needs something, it's probably in my pocketbook. I'm a good mom. If you have a kid that's crying or somebody who's tense or stressed out or anxious, sometimes these are really good things to have on hand. And I'll put some links below on getting these things. This I picked up for $1 at Target, one of their bins when you first walk in. So that was a really cool, and this one I just really like. Then we have the good old spinner fidget toy. It's not just the spinning, listen to it. So you got a sensory sound, something to look at. It's like watching the fan. You ever have it when you watch the fan overhead and you can see the individual fan blades? Yeah, you can do that with this too. You can go slow. And I like this because it's on a pen, so it's easier than when having it when it's in between your fingers and doing it this way. Of course, you can get those for $1 nowadays because they overran the market with people buying them. But they're still, different people have different needs, and this is one for some. This is really cool. I got this from, I kept the ribbon so I know how to use it. But this is a bean bag that actually has corn in it. So you can heat it up just for like a minute just to make it warm. Just like the rice, you do it with rice too. It's not enough to cook because you only do it for just enough to warm up. But it's a bean bag, and it's really cool. You can hear it. So you've got the hand working the muscles if you ever need some hand therapy, or if you want to warm it up for a nice warm massagey feeling, like a blanket. These are really good. This one has elephants on it. You know that elephants with the nose up is good luck. So if you have an elephant, make sure its nose is up. That's good luck. And then the other thing that this happens to have with it is a satin string. This is something little Sam has loved since she was little. It's the feel of satin. She didn't like stuffed animals, she liked the satin tags on the bottom of the stuffed animals and would rub them. And whenever she started to get tired, she'd find a piece of satin she'd suck on 2 fingers and get, for my daughter. So satin is another good textural, it's nice and smooth thing to use. Another really good thing that I bought at a filling station or AKA gas station when I was on the road. I saw these hanging up and it has my name on it, Cindy. And I'm like, that could be useful. I'm tired of all my cards all being with my keys and they're a pain. So I put all those cards for all those discount things that you've got on a separate chain. But the real cool thing is, one, my name's on it. Two, if you have somebody with a disability or somebody has a hard time speaking, you can put word cards on this. You know who it belongs to. If you have pictures, like picture exchange for anybody who's watching that knows the disability community, especially autism and nonverbal folks, this would be really cool just because of the name thing. And this was like $1. Maybe $2 at, like I said, at a gas station. That's usually where you're going to find stuff like this, at the checkout counter. So that's another really cool thing to use as a resource. It's really good to have something small sometimes to rub if you're anxious or nervous in your pocket. Just to rub like a rubbing stone. A former employer of mine went to Mexico and they brought us back these little, ceramic animals, and I picked out this little tiny frog. And he's so cool, and he's just the right size the way he fits to go like this and rub on it. I also have a little square one that I bought from a Hallmark store that was just a shiny piece of metal that says hope on it. And that's another thing to put in your pocket to rub. And it's just, especially nowadays when you're not supposed to be touching anything, keeping your hands in your pocket, it's nice to have something to rub when you're doing that. So hopefully some of these ideas are new for you. I've had them for years. I found that a lot of us in the disability community take a lot of things for granted, and folks that haven't been in the disability community don't know about these things and how they can support you in your own life, things that you don't think about. And I'm hoping that me sharing some of those ideas will help others with or without disabilities and things that you can do. I'm going to put some links in the bottom on how to get some access to some of these things, and I'll be sharing another video. Is going to be some resources to help those that may be disabled on permanent disability and are trying to save some money during this time where we're all stuck at home. Thanks for watching.